Hey YouTube, welcome back to a special episode of the Lincoln Williams Show. Today, I am going to be talking to you about one of the best first-person shooters, in my opinion, that is the best first-person shooter of all time. Now, I know this is going to affect Call of Duty fans, and Borderlands fans, and the Far Cry fans are going to praise this game that came out in 2008. It was fantastic back in the day, and I'm a truly Far Cry fan. I'm a Far Cry fan, and I love this series because of the free roam capability that it gives you. Now, basically, when I was at GameStop, I was all like, you know what? I need another Borderlands game. Not another Borderlands game like the pre-sequel, but I just needed a game that was like Borderlands in some ways. But this game is so realistic. This is one of the most realistic first-person shooters that I've ever played in my entire life. And I decided to pick this one up at GameStop because of the setting. The setting takes place in Africa, and, it's a unique style to it. And this is Far Cry 2. Far Cry 2 takes place in Africa, which you are a mercenary known to kill the the jackal in Africa. The jackal are everywhere throughout the map. I am not kidding you. The jackal are everywhere in the entire world map. So you'll always feel like you're in a danger zone half of the game because there are so many bandit camps. I mean, I wished for more bandit camps in Skyrim. But then, as I played through more of Skyrim, there were less bandit camps in that game. There were some, but I wanted more bandits to fight. And this game, dream come true. This game was like my dream come true. Bandits everywhere in this game. It was outrageous because there are so many bandit camps in Far Cry. I mean, it's like, whoa. I mean, it's overwhelming, basically. And it also could get a little annoying for heading through objectives through the world map. One of the things that I want to talk about in Far Cry 2 are the weapons. Now, I know what you're thinking. Are the weapons good in this game? Technically, yes and no. The weapon loadouts are fantastic. You can choose between RPGs, rocket launchers, not SMGs. Those are in Far Cry 3. Those are only available in Far Cry 3 and Far Cry 4 eventually, so there's no SMGs. But there are shotguns, pistols, sniper rifles, which I really love, LMGs, which are these big like machine guns, like, these really big Gatling gun machine guns. So that's always a plus. Now, one of the things that I wanted to talk about the guns are the guns jam in this game. The guns jam in this game. So you got to take very good care of your guns at all times. Yes, you will be using them a lot, but I advise you to go get a new weapon at the shop if you pass by it, at the weapons shop. so go into your garage and pick up the new weapon and get out. That's all I. That's always my mono for this, because if your gun breaks, you're sort of in trouble in this game because, oh yeah, the tension. Oh yeah, you can't repair weapons. Unfortunately, like in Fallout 3, you can repair weapons. This game, you can't. So if your favorite gun breaks, it was your own fault for using it too much. Basically, yeah, that's all. That's all I have to say about the guns. Now, the missions. The missions in this game are well crafted, but you have to go halfway across the map, and this game is huge. I was shocked when I stepped into the world of Africa. It is huge. It is like ridiculous in size, and it just gets very whelming when bandits try to kill you every freaking second. And it gets very annoying very fast in this game, but not to me, because I love bandits, and I like, killing them and all that stuff, and getting their gear and all that stuff, because they're just plain mean at it, and I just like to kill them. So, basically, that's the one story about Far Cry, is like killing things. Now the missions are laid out on your map. Once you reach your destination, you can approach the mission any way you want. And my personal favorite missions are the main missions, which you collect these. If you accept the mission, you will get like 20 diamonds free. Like, for accepting the mission. That doesn't really make any sense, but okay. But you can attempt the mission however you want. Like, say, if you wanted to snipe something, go for it. If you wanted to go guns and blazing, go for it. If you wanted to go in with just a machete and just whack people and just whack bandits, go for it. I mean, it's all there, and that's what makes this game so much fun, are the missions. Now, basically, one of the things that is really unique about this game are the currency. I was super confused when currency was like diamonds. I was so confused when I played this game, and I had to purchase weapons with diamonds. And that is one of the most unique things about this game, because the diamond collecting never stops. There's 227 diamonds to collect in this game. I know, and I've only collected 15 diamond cases in this entire game. What? How are so many diamond cases in this game? I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. That is one of the most exciting things that you can just do in this game, is diamond collect and purchase weapons and upgrade your character through diamonds. So, yeah. Basically, the best way to get diamonds in this game is go on, assassination missions and all that stuff. Oh yeah, the assassination missions are really fun in this game. I highly recommend you do them, because they're like Assassin's Creed missions where you go into a bandit camp and the guy's just looking at his thing, like looking at his paper, and he's like observing, and you just take the headshot. It's so much fun. The missions are so much fun in this game, and one of the most unique things about this game is the buddy system. You can do missions for buddies and all that stuff. There's so much I want to talk about Far Cry. It's just overwhelming. But the buddy system is genius. Oh yeah, when you die, sometimes the buddy will help you get out of the front line of battle. And it's very, very interesting to watch. Because I never saw this in a first-person shooter before. And that's one of the most really unique things about this game is the buddy system will help you out. And it's very intriguing to watch, basically. But sometimes buddies don't always work. So be warned. But the buddy will not come to your rescue every single time. Oh yeah, when you die, you have to go all the way, you go back all the way back to your last save. So make sure to save every freaking time in this game at a checkpoint or a safe house. Because this game is brutal when you die. Basically. Because you have to backtrack every single time if you die. So that's the downfall of Far Cry 2. In Far Cry 3, I don't think you had to do that. I don't know. But in Far Cry 2, yeah, it's a brutal challenge. One of the things that I want to talk about is the multiplayer. The multiplayer is spot on with this game. I highly recommend that you check this game out because of the multiplayer. The multiplayer is a lot of fun. People are still playing it. Team Deathmatch, Capture the Flag, in all those great places. Be warned, the multiplayer will not save your data when you're like at level 19. So it'll go all the way back through the beginning to a level 1. And that's always easy because if you're a master at killing online players, then this won't be a problem for you. This wasn't a problem for me, so that's always a plus. The really unique thing about multiplayer is that the map editor, people can share and create their maps like a work of art. That is one of the most genius, hands down, best things about multiplayer in Far Cry. Because I prefer Far Cry over Call of Duty. I know. I love this game like super bad because about that concept. This made me get Far Cry because of the map editor. I mean, not because of the storyline, but because of the map editor. Because it just made me want to create my maps in any way I want and just to have fun around with my enemies, cars, jets, whatever. Far Cry doesn't have jets, unfortunately. But, you know, this game is still fun to me. And I highly recommend it for any Far Cry fan out there. I mean, this game is so much fun when it comes to the missions, the guns, the free roam capability of this game. Oh yeah, there's the vehicles in this game. There's boats, jets, no, not jets, sorry. Boats, jeeps, cars, and the hang gliders from Far Cry 3. Oh my gosh, they return in this one. So that's always a dang good plus. So anyway, this game gets a 9 out of 10, one of the best first-person shooters of all time. Go buy it, you won't be disappointed, and it's just a fantastic game, even though the storyline doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But I advise you to be careful with this game series, because, you know, of the storyline, it could get a little violent here and there, and overall, it's a fantastic game. I highly recommend it to any first-person shooter fan out there. I mean, you have to get this game into your collection. You just have to. So, my final verdict is a 9 out of 10. The storyline wasn't perfect, but this game is one of the best first-person shooters out there. Okay, news report. Quick news report. Far Cry 3 and Far Cry Blood Dragon will be coming to this channel very soon. I haven't purchased Far Cry Blood Dragon yet, but I am going to purchase it for you guys because, you know, I already have Far Cry 3, but I haven't beaten it yet, but that's a little challenging because of the storyline. I'll probably just, play through the game just by free roam style and not complete the storyline because the storyline is just it gets a little weird. Yeah, so basically, oh yeah, one of the things about this game I wanted to talk to you about is the drugs. Basically, you'll have to heal yourself all the time, so that's always a thing that I should mention in this game is it deals with a lot of drug, some sort of bad drug or good drug, or basically like that if you're like sick in this game, because you are sick all the time in this game, and it gets very overwhelming when you have to take a drug every 5 seconds in this game. So, yeah, but still a very fun game, and I highly recommend Far Cry 2, Far Cry 3, Far Cry Blood Dragon, and Far Cry 4. So yeah, that is it for this episode. And if you want more news on Far Cry, stay here on Lincoln Williams Show, and I'll be back with some more Far Cry games. And yeah, I'll be back someday, YouTubers. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you guys all later. Okay? Bye.